Good morning. I just thought I'd record a little video. I like to do the weekly videos, but I haven't been filming any fun content. All I've been doing is doing caregiving for my 17-year-old daughter that had a bank heart shoulder repair. And I had never taken care of anybody that had a shoulder surgery. Wow. It is rough. It's a hard one. And she had her 12-day post-op appointment yesterday. And I said that to the doctor. He said, yeah, it's a really painful surgery. The shoulder. I don't know why. But progress is being made. You remember she passed out a week ago. Ambulance came. I was scared to death. By the grace of God, that shoulder did not get hurt. They x-rayed it. They x-rayed her foot from her sprained ankle to make sure everything was good. It was. She came out of the walking boot and now has this, some type of little sock lace-up brace she can wear inside of a shoe. And she'll also be wearing that when she plays basketball because her ankles tend to give way and roll sometimes. Let's see, next Monday we go for our first physical therapy consult, in which they'll tell her what we're going to be doing, intensive therapy. She'll have homework to do, and the nurse at the ortho place said, they'll know if you're doing your homework. Trust me. And she said, and you want to do everything they tell you, because if your shoulder locks up, freezes up, it's another surgery. And I know that got her attention, and it got mine too. So yesterday we did a shower before going to the doctor. She was 90% independent on her shower because she had the idea. She had this little sling that she came home from the emergency room when the injury first happened. And ever since the surgery, she's been wearing this big, bulky, like, high-dollar sling that has a big cushion in it and all this, which they took that yesterday. They took the cushion off. But anyway, she's like, could we use that little rinky-dink sling and put it on while I'm in the shower so I can get it wet? And then we'll hang it up to dry so that my shoulder is supported and I can use my other hand to wash my hair, wash my body. It's like, that's a great idea. We did it. She did great. So you see progress is being made and things are improving. And she's still in a lot of pain, but it's a different pain than it was last week. And I'm sure when she starts physical therapy, they said it'll be very painful. She still will have to take her pain medicine, but it'll be a different kind of pain, you know, so on and so forth. But this whole process of me taking care of her, I haven't worked this hard and took care of somebody to this level since. And I've taken care of my ailing and dying grandmother and grandfather some years ago. They, both of them, almost passed away at home, and was with them to the end. And it wasn't this intensive. I mean, she couldn't get up by herself. She couldn't sit down by herself. She couldn't go to the bathroom by herself. She can't get positioned. She can't transfer. All her food, get her chapstick, get her Stanley cup, you know, the big aluminum Stanley cup with ice and water, and it was too heavy for her good hand to lift. So, because it would pull on this arm. So I'd have to get this little cheap cup that's lightweight. I mean, so much, y'all. Her hair, putting her hair in a ponytail, I never did do it right. She's a little bit spoiled. But anyway, we bonded. Is a good thing that come out of this. We bonded and, you know, spent day and night together, slept in the same room together up until 2 nights ago. that I didn't flip the big recliner over, slide it through 2 doorways, and at the foot of my bed in my bedroom to put her while I slept right there in the bed. 2 nights ago, she's like, I'm gonna stay in the living room in the chair. I'm like, I was so nervous because, you know, I felt it was like having a newborn again. You just need to keep eyes on them, and, you know, anyway. And, like, you know, we'd get up 2 and 3 times in the night. Sometimes we have to stay up an hour and a half because she'd be hurting so bad, or restless legs so bad, or whatever. But last night, she didn't call and wake me up one time. I woke up at 6 o'clock. It was time for her pain medicine. And I heard her moaning a little, and I took it and she took it. Went right back to sleep. But that was the longest stretch of sleep I've had. And I feel like I could sleep and sleep and sleep because I got behind on sleep. And I'm exhausted. Like, just telling this, I feel tired telling it. So I'm hoping that fibromyalgia is not pressing down on me right now. I don't want to think that way. I want to think it's just tiredness from the situation for the past almost 2 weeks. But so we bonded. We spent lots of time together. And other big thing that's happened is I have began to think about, and maybe a little bit begin to be able to empathize with mothers who take care of disabled children. And I think about that, and I think, you know, they do this day in, day out, probably even more than I'm doing. And there is I'm sure there's always a hope of getting better or progression or something. But for so many, it's this day in, day out, and that's just the reality of it, and that's just their life. And I've never really considered that before because I've never really been very thankful and very grateful that I had healthy babies, healthy children, with an occasional tube put in, or an occasional broken bone, go get a cast, occasional cold like anybody else and up through the night, an occasional poison oak, scratching all night. I mean, but you think about mothers and fathers that have to, and grandmothers of those children that have to go through the surgeries, the fear, how much fear I had in her being put to sleep, and a surgery, and a blood clot, and an infection, and this, that, and the other. Think about that. Wow. And I have just had a renewed sense, maybe I hate to say this, but maybe for the real first time, been thankful and grateful for the health of my children. You know, you cannot empathize with someone unless you've been in their shoes. You can sympathize, you can sympathize with someone, but empathy is when you feel it, you live it, you walk it, you know it. And then you can empathize with someone. So, God, there are to be, and maybe there is, some organization of respite care for mothers with disabled children, or just something. They should get a basket every month full of lotion for them, a Calgon Take Me Away bath, new nail polish, something. Because when you're in that, you don't go get your hair done. You don't go get your nails done, So I just don't, anyway, that happened to me. But, hi, Zoe, come here. Zoe wants to get up here. Zoe has been Morgan's guardian angel. And even Morgan said, she said, me and Zoe have reconnected and rebonded. Because, before she's a teenager running around everywhere, either working, school, basketball, sports, dating, movies, pool, beach, you name it. And so I didn't see Zoe very much. But, honey, Zoe has not left Morgan's side. She's probably itching to get in there on her right now. Morgan's spread out with her legs up in that recliner, and Zoe just lays on a pillow there and is content all day long to do that. I have to come get her and bring her out to pee and make her get down and eat. So, and Zoe has comforted me over the years so many times during my fibromyalgia and stuff like that, you know. So Morgan's just finding out how much of an angel you are, right? Right? And when she lets her little tongue hang out, that just kills me, y'all. It's so adorable because she had 10 teeth pulled due to her old age, and she couldn't eat good and they were hurting her. So now sometimes that little tongue hangs out. And oh, I want to show you something. I don't know if y'all remember, about 4 to 6 weeks ago, I planted some cardinal runner vine and lavender and different things. I've got little blooms now on my cardinal vine. It's been so hot, yeah, they don't look the greatest because I come out here a week ago and looked and said, oh my gosh, I've even killed my plants. Look at that big spider in that one. But you see the tendrils growing up? I need a trellis like that right there, but I don't have one. I want to put them over on that side over there and let it kind of grow up there, which Morgan said was so not kosher or posh, but I'm a country girl. We don't kind of think about what other people are going to think as much as maybe some people. We actually, you know, we have a purpose to the things we do, a reason, a good reason for it, and that's good enough for me. So, but anyway, y'all, I got some packages out this morning. I worked on last night. Got 3 new customers this week. Yay! So I'm not apologizing for my appearance. I'm not long out of the bed. I'm sitting here having my coffee. Well, it's about done. I'm gonna switch to cold coffee, and then I'll go and work on more shipping. And yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a little update on Morgan. Some things I've learned through this process. Yeah, and share. Didn't have much else to share about, really. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing good. And I hope to see you Wednesday afternoon for my jewelry sale. Got some great pieces for you. And thanks for listening. Please give me the thumbs up. And I'll see y'all soon. Have a great day. Mwah.